something you should actually add to your order, right? We just saw that 4-piece kit. You add this in and you truly have everything that you need. It's the skincare, excuse me, it's the Supersize Reverse Eye. Supersize, like never been done, exclusive to here, and you're getting about, you're getting 1 ounce, which is normally half the size anywhere else. Like if you purchase an eye cream,
That's
this
the
is
idea.
what you're getting.
Right.
That's what you're getting.
The industry standard is ½ ounce, right?
Yeah.
So in an eye cream. So here's a ½ ounce, here's a ½ ounce, and we're literally giving you a full 1 ounce size of the reversed eye.
$29.98 is your price. At the end of the day, it's going to go up to $49. Ships for free. And this is a multifunctional beauty treatment, right? It's going to help with improving fine lines, the 11s, the wrinkles, and so much more. But I noticed something really special about this is you can actually use it on the orbital bone, which you usually cannot with eye cream.
All around the eye area, and we'll show you a model demo shortly. But this is really remarkable, and we love the value we're able to bring it to you because it's one of our top performing eye products. In fact, we did a poll on social media where we asked our customers, what eye product do you want to see from Serious Skincare? Here's a demonstration, and you see she literally put a little dot all around the whole circumference of the eye area, and then she's going to use her finger in a circular motion. She's using her ring finger there properly, in a circular motion, just going to lightly, not a pressure, but just move it around in circles. And you can see with the side that was, she had the application, there is a bit of an instant effect, obviously, because you're moving the blood around in the flow, and you're helping, the product is actually helping to tighten up the skin. But you can see the results here. But we have some long-term before and afters, which you really see the results after, I think it was after 30 days, after 4 weeks, that we're going to show you shortly, that are just remarkable. Here they are here. And look at the crow's feet on our model here. And this is Robin. And Robin had some really deep crow's feet, and you can see how amazing the product has gone in to reduce the appearance of those. It's going to help improve the look of fine lines and wrinkles. It's going to help brighten the look of the skin. Your dull skin around the eye area is going to seem brightened. And we can just page through the next before and after because we can just see literally the results we're seeing, how the eye area is opened up just after 4 weeks. And go to the close-up next. I see it in the preview monitor. If we can take the close-up, there we go.
Whoa.
Look at that, and look at how the discoloration in the under eye area particularly, and how we're able to brighten the eye area up. And this is all due to our amazing Argifirm Complex. It's a blend of peptides, algae, and plant extracts. And that's part of that peptide is arginine, which has been shown and effective to reduce lines and wrinkles with continued use.
By the way, this has 4.4 stars on QVC.com. Someone said, this does something other eye creams fail to do. It works. That was it. And you can truly see that in the before and after. Look at all of that redness around her eye, that poor thing. And then 4 weeks later, it's brighter. You can see the puffiness under her eyes gone. The wrinkles have just really subsided.
Right, and we've got some silicates in it, which are going to help with the instant effect and then help depuff the skin around the eye area. But the end result is, though, that those powerful peptides and the arginine is what's actually doing the heavy lifting in this product. That's actually helping to open up the eye area and to, again, reduce the puffiness and address those lines and wrinkles that you saw in the before and afters. And it's an extraordinary value. We talked about the customer reviews. It's been one of our top performing eye products in the line for over a decade. And we love the formulation. Again, Serious Skincare, we bring you ingredient-driven, scientifically proven products to go in and address. And I look at them as almost like tools, right? What do you have in your toolbox? If you're watching us tonight and you're thinking, you're listening to our program and you're wondering what's right for you, if you're looking in the mirror and you say, well, I've got some issues with my eye area and I'm dissatisfied with the product I've been using, then this is an opportunity to change that, right? And especially at this value and with free shipping, my goodness, you'd be crazy not to, right? To get this home, try it out, listen to some of your peers' reviews we've talked about, and pay attention to those before and afters. And you get this home and you're going to start to see results. Yeah,
and you have 30 days to get it into your home, into your life, and give it a try. A $666,397 expiring price $29.98, so that's a $19 savings from where this is going to go at $12.01 up to $49. Free shipping also goes away end of the day, and we're seeing that across the board here during this hour.
So end of day is 12:01.
12:01.
Okay, like Cinderella, the clock.
Like Cinderella.
Right.
Like Cinderella.
The glass slipper.
The carriage turns into a pumpkin.
Right.
So you're getting 1 ounce here. Normal industry standard is usually half of that size. So that's why we're calling it a super size. $7.50 if you're choosing Easy Pay. And if you've never tried the brand before, this is the perfect show to give it a try because of these prices. But this is something that you could easily add into your regimen. Even if you're not using anything else from the brand, a good eye cream, I think is one of the most important things you can have in your regimen.
Right. And oftentimes we hear that the eyes are the windows of the soul, but also we see aging typically more readily on the eye area because the skin, the tissue's finer and it's more crepey. And so you're going to see the effects of aging on the eye area first. And that's why not, if you haven't started with Serious Skincare, why not come in to the brand with the reverse eye? Because you have nothing to lose except those crow's feet, right? And actually help brighten the eye area. And there is a slight, as you see in Melissa's applying, there's a slight like pinkish peach tint to it, which is actually helping again to help brighten the look of the skin temporarily. Again, it's going to help minimize the look of the under eye bags, and it's going to address those lines and wrinkles that you saw in the before and afters.
So if it's sitting in your cart right now, you should absolutely check out because that free shipping and that value goes away at midnight. But I think this is where we're really going to say, wow, because you get to see what after 4 weeks this woman's eyes look like. What a difference.
Right, this is my favorite before and after, and it really shows you. Now, not only, if we stay here for just 1 second, if you just look at the crow's feet, and that's the obvious, right, Melissa? Our eye goes right to her crow's feet and how deep they are, and then how literally blurred the reverse eye has addressed those lines. But look at her eyelid, right? So look at how it's been opened up. So in the before, the skin of her eyebrow, of her brow area is coming down. The gravity is bringing the skin down. But after applying the reverse eye in that circular motion and getting it up underneath your brow line, you can see how literally the skin is becoming more taut and opening up the eye area. And if she now she has a choice. If she wants to put on eyeshadow or even apply mascara, she's able to do that now, whereas previously she really was not. And that's the same situation in this before and after. You can see in the after at the below picture how little you can now see her eyelid, which you couldn't see her eyelid in the before.
I mean, I'm a little speechless, I'm not gonna lie, because we're talking about 4 weeks. And again, something you can use, you should use this day and night, correct?
Yeah.
Day and night. Everybody should be using an eye cream, so why not use an eye cream that is actually effective where you're gonna get results like what we see coming up right now. Look at the difference underneath the eyes.
Right, and this is Donna again, and you can see literally, particularly in the lower left-hand side of the before, look at the discoloration and how we've been able to, the product has been able to brighten the skin under her eye area, which is going to brighten the entire face, really. So we're so proud of these results, and again, with continued use, you're going to see these results, and this is actually Alicia, and you can see again with Alicia as well, we've actually opened up her eye area, and she's used it up to the brow line, and you can see the skin below her brow and at her eyelid, how it was kind of crunched up there and layering on top of each other, and it's actually been opened up.
Wow, even just that redness that you saw, she would probably have to use concealer and makeup to cover that, but she doesn't have to. Right. But here we're seeing the application, right? Because there's a certain way that you recommend applying this.
Right, so she used her index finger to get it on there, which you don't always want to do. Please use your ring finger she's using now, and that's, she actually just dotted around the circumference of the eye area all the way up just below the brow line, and then you start to move it in a circular motion and end up towards the tear duct, because that's going to help push the fluids out and away. But look at her after, and look at the side that she was applying it on, and look at the difference in her left eye and her right eye.
I love that you
actually
get
right eye,
instant.
left eye. Yeah.
You get instant results.
Yeah, that's the silicates we've added to the formulation. So we wanted to give you that instant effect as well. But it's really for the long term. You just saw the crow's feet and the minimization of those wrinkles. That's the long term.
This is really powerful. $29.98 is your sale price. At $12.01, you're going to be paying $49, and that free shipping is going to go away. So I would say pick it up and pick up another one, maybe for a friend. I say share the goods. I always like to share my favorite beauty products with friends. So give us a call, 800-500-7590. So we're